A very good evening. I am Aditi Lama and this is another edition of ITV Gold's Vision of Asia, bringing you all prime South Asian happenings from across the nation. Showcasing voice of the community and representation, we aim to bring forth stories to empower and support the identity and strength of the members from the community. This week has seen much activity in the political as well as cultural spheres of the diaspora, some raising many voices throughout the nation. So let's begin tonight's episode, starting with the top stories coming in. Community response to Supreme Court's upholding of Trump administration travel ban in New Jersey. Atma Performing Arts presents Rasa 2018 Annual Dance Showcase at the Union County Performing Arts Center in New Jersey. Launch of Life Global, educating, empowering and enriching the underprivileged in New Jersey. A lot more on the other side of the break. Do stay with us on Vision of Asia. Welcome again, I am Aditi Lama and you're watching Vision of Asia. This week we are following the political issue affecting many members from the community, the Supreme Court's upholding of Trump administration's travel ban. Restricted entry for members of several Muslim-majority countries, the ban has created quite the debate on various angles of the ban itself and the power of the Supreme Court. Yesterday, we presented a take of New York's leading Muslim advocacy group, CARE New York, and their strong denounce of the Muslim Travel Ban 3.0. The issue, however, has seen support on both sides from within our community. The ban, which one side sees as discriminatory and perhaps a strong implication of racism, has also seen approval on the other side, highlighting the importance of protecting the nation and its citizens. In our attempt to gain more perspective from the community, we spoke to community leaders and some professionals in Edison, New Jersey. Home to one of the highest concentrations of South Asian American, which houses many Muslims, we were able to bring you a collection of views on the travel ban and the Trump administration. Let's take a look at what the members of the community in New Jersey had to say to ITV Gold.
This ban was, President Trump has introduced, and he wanted to stop the Muslims coming in this country for the national security. This case went to the Hawaiian court, and the Hawaiian court decided that the president was wrong. He cannot stop these people coming in this country, and therefore they issue a preliminary injunction. When preliminary injunction was issued, the people started coming back. So now the Trump and their administration decided to appeal against the decision. They went back to the Supreme Court and saying, Supreme Court, the preliminary injunction is wrongly issued. Supreme Court heard the argument for both the sides, and they came a very, very wide decision, and they endorsed this president wide powers, and they said that the president has a really wide power under the Immigration and Nationality Act, and he can stop, he can ban people coming here. So he upheld the president's power and vacated the preliminary injunction, okay? And the case we sent back to the court to be decided. This is not a decision on merits, but defining the president power, and president power has such a wide powers. And I will tell you one thing: he can stop immigrant, non-immigrant also. So some of the countries he are stopping the immigrants and non-immigrants to come in this country. So in the future, how the presidents are going to use these powers, we don't know. But this power, I tell you, if my interpretation is correct, suppose he decides, take any country, he doesn't want these people to come in this country. He can stop them to come in this country, according to the Supreme Court decision. So this is a very wide repercussion. A lot of people have been very unhappy with the decision, including Democratic parties. So there is a congressman, Muslim congressman. He was very worried about this ban, whether there is going to affect the Muslim population, whether the Muslim populations are so scared. But if you look up, he is also stopping North Korea because North Korea doesn't agree with America. Venezuela is stopping because all the executive officers are not agreeing. But he is not making this decision in every country. Okay? But some of the countries like Syria, even though citizen of Syrian, American citizen living in Syria cannot come back here.
We have utmost respect for the judiciary of the country and for the Supreme Court of the US. As a US citizen, we have to respect the laws and we have to obey the rule of law. In my personal opinion, when I look at this decision, when it has been given by 5 judges against dissenting 4 judges, it stands to the rule of law. And the Supreme Court has reversed the preliminary injunction issued by the Hawaiian court and remanded the case back to the Hawaii for a determination on the issues. Basically, what the Supreme Court's judgment imports is that whether the President has powers, the executive order issued by the President, whether the President has wide powers under the immigration law in conjunction with the Department of State and the Department of Homeland Security under the Immigration and Nationality Act, whether the travel ban issued by the President was correct or not. The only thing I still have to research more into the judgment, review the judgment very thoroughly, but apparently it seems to me that the Supreme Court has reversed and remanded the case back to the Hawaiian court, and effectively it would the rationale of the judgment would be that the President has wide executive powers over the immigration, and they can permit or they can ban anyone from any country to come to the US in the national security interest, in the interest of the security of the US. And I would personally, we have to respect and obey the laws of the land, and we have to respect the judgment. It does not seem to be targeting any Muslims or any other religious people. It seems to be targeting, it doesn't seem to be targeting anybody. They are the powers are given to the President to protect the security and integrity of this country. It may not be, I mean, people may say that this is against Muslim or any particular race, religion, or people coming from specific countries. But if it is considered good for the welfare of the people, welfare of the US citizens, or for the protection of the country, the ban should be followed, and it should be it's for the courts to decide what is the best thing in the interest, what is in the best interest of the US.
Actually, this is very good decision for the 7 countries. I think like 7 countries have no any data about the his citizens over there, and any people have the passport, they have to must provide his background. And when people have not this kind of background, Trump have to must any country, not only USA, every country have must to stop these people come to USA because of 1 or 2 person, all community. I'm not talking about the only Hinduism, Punjabi, Sikhs or Muslim. If anybody wrong person come to USA, this is very big loss for that community. That's why I'm supporting Trump for that decision.
Yeah, I do feel the same. I think whatever the decision that the Supreme Court has made, it is in the best interest of the citizens. So I don't think this ban is for a particular religion or the people of certain countries. I mean, it's for certain countries, but not based on the religion. But it's more about the national security, and whatever the decisions that Supreme Court has taken, I support that one.
Yesterday, we presented to you highlights from Atma Performing Arts' 9th Annual Dance Showcase, Rasa 2018. A showcase which saw a variety of Indian performance acts was presented by young South Asian students from the prestigious dance school, which caters to one of the highest concentrations of Indian Americans in the New Jersey state. The performance acts of Rasa 2018 surely brought together an essence of Indian culture and its authenticity and the impact of culture on the second-generation population. The Atma Performing Arts Center was founded in 2009 to bridge the gap between Indian and modern forms of the movement. The school prides itself in providing a strong foundation for ballet, Indian classical dance, and modern street styles. Let's take a look at the concluding segments from the highlights from the showcase. Hello everyone, you are watching ITV Gold and I'm your host Aditi Lamba. Today we are in New Jersey for a very amazing dance showcase brought to you by one of the most prominent Indian dance schools of the area, Atma Performing Arts. A school that's been very known in the New Jersey and tri-state area for over 9 years. A school that's known to bring one of the most exemplary South Asian performance artists throughout the tri-states over here. Today we'll be seeing the youth of the population perform and show their dedication and talent towards South Asian performance arts, something that we at ITV Gold are very proud of. So stay tuned with us to watch Rasa, an attempt by a dance school to showcase emotions, to bring the youth of the country together to their culture over here in New Jersey. At the Atma Recital, we look forward to many dance performances, beautiful acts, exemplary light work, and a lot much more. We have one of the most amazing artists and instructors from the tri-state area teaching South Asian performing artists throughout the country over here at Atma.
बन जा तू मेरी रानी तेनू महल दवा दूंगा बन मेरी महबूबा मैं तेनू ताज पवा दूंगा बन जा तू मेरी रानी तेनू महल दवा दूंगा बन मेरी महबूबा मैं तेनू ताज पवा दूंगा सुन मेरी रानी रानी बन मेरी रानी रानी शाहजहान मैं तेरा तेनू मुमताज बना दूंगा बन जा तू मेरी रानी तेनू महल दवा दूंगा
Well, right now we are joined by a very dedicated member, student, volunteer, helper, and student performer at Atma. We have with us Ritika. Ritika, you're one of the most senior dance girls over here, someone who's worked with the company for a while, who's danced with it, and now you also help us with the younger kids. How does it feel to be associated with Atma? What has this school meant for you?
This school is truly such a great experience because as someone who wants to be a performer, and that's just what I want to be in my future, and it's so important to get this experience. And it's the fact that I've been to so many different schools, but this one is the one school where I truly feel loved and like a family because we're all a team. We're not just individual people dancing. It's a team effort, and it's the best feeling in the world. And now that I get to work with younger kids, I feel just so happy because I love little kids too, and it's the best feeling. I truly do love Atma.
And Ritika, being so young and being, as we call the South Asian, American youth, what motivates youth such as you to participate in performance arts?
Well, again, as I mentioned, this has been my future. I've just been dancing because my parents put me into it. But I feel like I've always just been into it. I've always loved dancing. I love having fun, and that's just what dance is for me. It's somewhere where I can come and relieve all my stress. I never have stress when I'm here. I'm always just having fun with my friends, and it's such an amazing feeling. And I just love being someone in my generation who keeps this tradition going on.
ਤੈਨੂੰ ਮੈਂ ਲਵ ਕਰਦਾ बेमतलब करदा बाहों में आ सोनिए बस आज रात के लिए साडी तां देसी है अदा साडे ते हो जानी फिदा बाहों में आ सोनिए बस आज रात के लिए
सुबह होने ना दे साथ खोने ना दे एक दूसरे को हम सोने ना दे तू मेरा हीरो ओ ओ ओ ओ ओ तू मेरा हीरो
सुबह होने ना दे साथ होने ना दे एक दूसरे को हम सोने ना दे मैं तेरा हीरो हाँ हीरो मैं तेरा हीरो
सुबह होने ना दे साथ खोने ना दे एक दूसरे को हम सोने ना दे तू मेरा हीरो ओ ओ ओ ओ तू मेरा हीरो
सुबह होने ना दे साथ होने ना दे एक दूसरे को हम सोने ना दे मैं तेरा हीरो हाँ हीरो मैं तेरा हीरो
Kids were ready for a new level, and they've definitely been pushed and encouraged and motivated, and they've come a long way this year as dancers.
Oh, I think it's fantastic. I think it's great for the kids because they get exposure to all the different Indian parts and the dances and the music, and I think it's fantastic that they do it. I love Atma. I feel like everything about them is amazing, from the teachers to the way they teach to the way they interact with students. Their love for the students is amazing.
Time for another short break. Come back to us on Vision Asia for more. Welcome back. You are watching Vision of Asia and I'm your host Aditi Lamba. Concluding the show, we have an exclusive on the recent launch of Life Global, which took place at the popular Royal Albert Palace in New Jersey. A strong non-profit with a mission to educate, empower and enrich the underprivileged community of India, Life Global aims to take forward a global initiative to empower the ones in need. The launch, supported by ITV Gold Parekh Worldwide Media's chairman, Dr. Sudhir Parekh, the event saw many dignitaries, community leaders, and officials and representatives come together and take part in creating stronger communities globally. A successful event in putting forth another strong voice from communities' identity and growth. Let's take a look at our special highlights from the launch of Life Global. Hello everyone, you are watching ITV Gold here with us, and we are in New Jersey at the very famous Royal Albert Palace for a very important event to the ITV Gold and the Parekh Worldwide Media family, an event they're very proud of. Right now we are here at the launch of Life Global, an initiative that empowers, educates and is there for the underprivileged community all over India. This initiative which was there in India, now is going global with this launch. And today at the launch, we have with us Dr. Sudhir Parekh, who has been the chairman of this amazing foundation, as well as right now we have with us Senator that represents the 12th District of New Jersey. We have with us Senator Thompson. Thank you so much for being with us on ITV Gold, Senator. What a beautiful day to be here in New Jersey for Dr. Parekh, and the Greater Family of Life Global is bringing an initiative that is truly going to help educate, empower, and engage those that need help. You work with a huge concentration of Indian American population, Senator. You've always been there to support. When you're here today, what has been, the driving force to bring you here today, as well as what is your opinion about this launch?
Well, I wanted to join in recognizing the very important work that Life Global is doing. I mean, just the blood supply that they're supplying to the folks that really need it. The elementary schools they're building have already built. It is so important to improve the lot of so many people. It's wonderful work, and I want to congratulate Dr. Parekh for the job that he's doing on this.
How important do you think it is for the greater American Indian population to engage in activities such as this, and for community leaders such as Dr. Parekh to have these initiatives for the greater community good?
Well, it lifts the whole boat up. That the people that need it most are getting the help.
Right.
And not available anywhere else, and it does so much good. I mean, the importance of educating the children. I mean, if you educate them, they'll live a good life. So it is important.
And Dr. Parekh, having Senator here today, grace us with his presence and shows such a huge support for this new initiative. How important is that for you and the entire Parekh Worldwide Media family?
Well, it is very important that Senator Thompson is here to support us and encourage us. And I know Senator Thompson for last so many years, and he's expert in the healthcare. And one of our main initiative for global health is to help the thalassemia patient and identify thalassemia genetical disease. And I'm glad that Senator came here and encouraging us and giving us the support. And that means we are getting support from the whole New Jersey Assembly and the New Jersey Senate. And we are really privileged and proud of it.
We'll stand behind you and help you at any time that we can.
Thank you, thank you.
So,
Thank you, Senator.
thank you.
Well, you heard it. We do have the most prominent community leader and one of the most prominent senators from New Jersey supporting each other for a cause that just helps and empowers everyone. To stay with us on ITV Gold for a lot more.
नमस्कार के साथ मैं आपका अभिवादन एक ऐसे इवेंट के प्रारंभ से पूर्व कर रहा हूं जो रॉयल एल्बर्ट पैलेस में एक नई संस्था लाइफ ग्लोबल के लॉन्च के साथ जुड़ा हुआ है। और मेरा सौभाग्य है कि मैं साथ में हूं भूपेंद्र भाई पंड्या जी के। भूपेंद्र भाई, आपका अभिवादन मैं जय श्री कृष्णा कहते हुए करना चाहता हूं।
जय श्री कृष्ण अशोक जी।
तो कृष्ण भगवान का स्मरण करते हुए जब हम जीवन के वैश्विक स्वरूप का ध्यान करते हैं, तो जो लाइफ ग्लोबल संस्था है, इसकी जो परिकल्पना है, इसके बारे में आपको क्या लगता है, क्या संभावना है इसके द्वारा?
अशोक जी, मैंने अभी कुछ यहाँ के संस्थापकों से बात की जो गुजरात से आए हैं, राजकोट से, और यहाँ के जो भी हैं अपने डॉक्टर सुधीर परीख और मिसेस परीख से बात की। 3-4 बातों में लाइफ ग्लोबल संस्था काम कर रही है। एजुकेशन में, विमेन एम्पावरमेंट में एक बहुत अच्छी ब्लड बैंक भी चला रही है। तो मानव सेवा के कार्य में लाइफ ग्लोबल पिछले 40 वर्षों से एक्टिव है समाज में। ये मुझे यहाँ पर पता चला।
Everyone, you are watching ITV Gold right now, and we are here at the launch of Life Global, an initiative that is truly inspiring in each and every way. Right now, it's an honor and privilege to have with us former Health Minister Dr. Vallabhbhai Kataria here. He's also an oncologist surgeon coming to us all the way from India. He has been a huge supporter of this initiative. Former Health Minister, it's a privilege and honor to have you here on ITV Gold. You are here to support this huge cause that is going global. It was in India, it's been very successful for over 40 years, and it's time to take it even more global and reach out to the greater population. Being a former health minister who served with the government of India, how important it is for you to be here at this event today?
First of all, I would like to congratulate ITV Gold Dr. Sudhir Parikh, my very good friend and fellow guide and philosopher.
Foreign Minister, I'd also like to ask you, being someone who did serve with the government, when you see non-profits such as the ones here, especially the ones that get started by Indian Americans over here, such as Dr. Sudhir Parikh and other, community leaders, what do you think it describes about the growing Indo-US relationships in general?
Very nice question. See, at present, I think the Indo-US relations are at the highest peak level. After Narendra Modi has come to the power, and because of his wide range personality and global image, our relations have so much increased. And Life Global is a part of the Life project activity in Rajkot. They are doing philanthropic activity, social, economical, health-wise, and educational. So we want to enlarge this field. I would like to say that the Life Global will definitely increase our Indo-US relationship. The contribution of our Indians in USA will definitely help in Life Global activities, in socio-economical, political and philanthropic activities also.
FIA Chairman Ramesh Bhai Patel, not only community friend, but someone who inspires people to do better than what they are doing. I welcome you to this conversation at the launch event of Life Global. Tell me how you feel when an organization that has successfully served in India comes to America also and plans to do something here.
I think there are so many charitable organizations, so many NGOs, so many even globally, not even local India, but that they wanted to launch globally because Life Global is just launched here. Otherwise, back home, there are some other organizations globally, but not this one. So that's what Sudhir told me. I said, okay, I think it's a good thing that is going on.
Do stay tuned with us on ITV Gold for more detailed presentations on Life Global and its benevolent efforts. And that is all for tonight's segment. For any suggestions or feedback, and to get your voices and organization heard and seen on our show, do write to us at events@itvgold.com or follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/ITVGold. Thank you for joining us tonight. This is Vision of Asia and I am Aditi Lamba. Take care and be well.